Chad Forrester in the newsroom. Here's what's happening. A regurgitation epidemic has been reported in Richville, Indiana. Phlegm at 11.
I don't have any copies, if that's what you mean. I came in because of your store sign out front. It says Population Coffee Shop.
Yep, that's the name of our shop, all right.
But population?
Well, yes, you see, we cater to a type of people who like to mix business with pleasure, as it were.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, nudists, perverts, that type. I mean, they can come in, make copies in the nude, and well, it's like they can expose themselves while they expose their photos.
That's sick.
Well, it's like our motto, don't copy while you wait, copy while you mess. Well, hello, Mr. Penn.
Hi. My copies aren't ready yet, are they?
Well, yes, they are. In fact, I have them right down here. As soon as I get them out, whoop, here you are.
They weren't supposed to be ready for another 20 more minutes.
Well, as I recall, yes, I have you listed right here as a premature duplicator.
This is the most disgusting place
Hey! You're gonna have to clean that up after you copy that.
Oh, God.
Tissues are on the right. You were saying?
This is the most disgusting place that I've ever been to. Aren't there laws that forbid places like this?
Listen, lady. Everyone's got the right to reproduce.
It can be a shower curtain, it can be a glove, it must be inanimate, it's the things we love, it's the things we love.
Yeah, it all started whenever the Foxleys stayed over last weekend. I saw you with old pal, Jeff. Yeah, well, the rest of us were in the kitchen. I looked out, and I saw you two. Alone. I mean, you're awfully accommodating. Since then, you've been cold, standoffish. I just don't think I can be comfortable with you anymore. I'm sorry. Please, don't be harsh with me. Oh.
That's it, Dave. Get off the couch.
No.
There's no hope for your father. This affair with the couch has gone on for too long.
No. Yes.
Well, look at it this way, Mom. At least he's not having one-night stands with the nightstand anymore.
I hope not. After what he did to the one in our bedroom.
Get serious, Mom. I mean, this is your husband. My dad. I mean, I should be looking up to this guy, not keeping him off the furniture.
You're right, Carla.
Oh.
Dave. Darling. You must control yourself.
You're right, Rita. I don't know. I don't know what came over me. Yes, I do. Lust.
Dave?
Yes.
If you don't stop this nonsense right now, I'm going to leave you forever.
You shouldn't be talking like that in front of the planner.
Dave, if you don't stop this nonsense, not only will I leave you, but I'll take the furniture with me.
You wouldn't.
I would. She would.
All of my plans. I'd hoped that you would have polished the buffet.
Why would you want me to polish the buffet?
Well, I was going to run away with a buffet tonight. Honey, come polish me, please.
You know, Mom, that does sound kind of like the buffet.
We now join the Nick Talk Show, already in progress.
Our first guest tonight is Roger Blortz. For those of you who have never heard of Roger, that makes two of us. Hello, Roger.
Hi there.
Tell us, Raj. Can I call you Raj?
Why, sure.
Okay, Raj, what is it that you do?
Not much.
Could you elaborate on that?
I could.
Then go ahead.
All right.
How long have you been doing, not much?
Not long.
I see. Seriously, Raj, could you give me a straight answer on what it is that you do?
I will.
Okay, looks like we're getting somewhere. What is your occupation?
My job?
Yeah, your job.
I work.
I gathered that. Where do you work?
At home.
Don't take this personal, Raj, but I can't seem to get more than 2 words out of you. It's as if you can only form sentences with only 2 syllables in them.
That's right.
Oh, I get it. That's what you're famous for.
You bet.
Now we're getting somewhere. Have you been doing this your whole life?
For sure.
But why?
Don't know.
Why not?
Can't say.
How come?
It's hard.
What's hard?
My work?
No pay?
Small bucks.
Too bad.
The pits.
Need help?
Do I?
Here's 10.
Gee, thanks. Sucker.
The new complete and unabridged Oxford Dictionary came out today, and yes, like last year's edition, it has that word in it. Well, if you've never heard of a mass regurgitation epidemic, you may be interested in this next item. It seems there's been such an epidemic in a small bar in Richville, Indiana. For that story, we now go to Jerry Lim.
This is Jerry Lim in Richville, and the situation at Sid's Bar is pretty sticky, to put it mildly. It seems that around 6 o'clock this evening, an epidemic of regurgitation was started. The epidemic, more like a chain reaction, was started by this man, Gus Ogag. Gus, what happened?
Well, I was sitting at the bar drinking a beer, and I don't know, maybe it was the chili I had for dinner, but well, there was nothing left to it. I threw up. Next thing you know, Bert here sitting next to me threw up, then Herb, then Bill, then Daryl, and Shirley. Then...
Shirley's standing by. Shirley? Has this happened before?
Yes, on Wednesday nights, Gus throws up. It's chilly night, no.
Is this the first chain reaction?
Yes, I believe so. I lost it after Sid did, and then it was kind of like a chain reaction.
I see. Sid Dribble is the owner of the bar. Sid, can you tell me what happened next?
I'll tell you, Jerry, I was pretty shocked. It really made me sick. I just don't have the stomach for this sort of thing, so I called the police. They arrived in no time flat. They were in full force, too, you know, dogs, tear gas, that sort of thing. Well, the dogs got sick, and the tear gas didn't help matters. People were just going wild. I was passing out empty pitchers, plastic bags, you know, that sort of thing. Didn't help.
Things seem to have calmed down quite a bit by now.
Oh, yeah. It was over in about an hour. But the big job is in front of us.
What's that?
The cleanup. I called the governor for aid, but he'll have nothing to do with us, I'm afraid.
That's too bad.
It'll ruin me, I guess.
Hell, I'm suing you.
What for?
For letting Gus in on chili nights. You know, I've never thrown up before in public. I have a reputation to
What reputation, barfly?
It looks like things are starting to heat up in the aftermath of what could be the first recorded regurgitation epidemic. Reporting from Richville, Indiana, I'm Jerry Lim.
Yeah, whatever, Jerry. That story almost made me throw up. Last night we told you about a senseless drive-by shooting. Tonight, there was another drive-by shooting, only this one made sense.
Hello, I'm Dr. Trundle. You know, furniture is a serious problem in America. Over 7 million Americans are afflicted with this fetish. That's over 1 in every 10 people. Furniture lust, if you will, is characterized by an extreme longing for the feel and touch of fine wood grain products. The desire to caress mahogany, cedar, maple, teak, to fondle the smooth backsides of pine, birch, cherry, redwood. If you too have this problem, send me some money. I'm in the book.
Woohoo! Welcome to Empty TV. I'm your host, VJ, Vern Dudley Bohane, and basically what we're doing here is a 24-hour music video channel. It's a new one, but right now we're not really 24 hours, we're about 5 minutes. We've got one video, it's a great video, and we're going to show it now. It's the Dead Milkmen doing Punk Rock Girl, and it goes something like this.
Saturday I took a walk to Zipperhead. I met a girl there and she almost knocked me dead. Punk rock girl, please look at me. What do you see? Let's travel around the world, just you and me, punk rock girl. I tapped her on the shoulder and said, do you have a bell? She looked at me and smiled and said she did not know. Punk rock girl, give me a chance. Let's go slam dance to a dress like Minnie Pearl, just you and me, punk rock girl. We went to the Philly Pizza Company and ordered some hot tea. The waitress said, well no, we only have it iced. So we jumped up on the table and shouted anarchy. And someone played a Beach Boys song on the jukebox. It was California Dreamin', so we started screaming on such a winter's day. She took me to her parents for a Sunday meal. Her father took one look at me and he began to squeal. Punk rock girl, it makes no sense. Your dad is the vice president, rich as the Duke of Earl. Yeah, you're for me, punk rock girl. We went to a shopping mall and laughed at all the shoppers, and security guards trailed us to a record shop. We asked for Mojo Nixon, they said he don't work here. We said if you don't got Mojo Nixon, then your store could use some fixing. We got into a car, away we started rolling. I said how much you pay for this, said nothing, man, it's stolen. Punk rock girl, you look so wild, let's have a child, we'll name her Minnie Pearl. Just you and me, eat fudge, banana, swirl. Just you and me, we'll travel around the world. Just you and
Woohoo! Studly video by the Dead Milkmen. Hey, here's some empty TV music news. It's copyrighted, okay? So, yeah, another group from England has been signed by an American label. Well, you think it would ever work the other way around? So, the Retrogressions from Birmingham, that's England, will record their first album for A&M this winter. Is A&M like anti-American or something? The Retrogressions are Gilbert Glib on vocals, who replaces Henry Seibert, who left because he was sick of thinking about touring. Ricky Dickey on lead guitar, who replaces David O'Grate, who died in a car wreck en route to his first audition for the group. Bummer. There's Mongoose Head on the rhythm guitar. Now, this distinctive name comes from the group's first single, which they hope to write soon. Next, there's The Face on bass, who replaces Martin Leedy, who left the group because of perceived future musical differences. I love doing that. That wasn't part of the quotes. Anyway, and finally, there's Kit Ryan on drums, who remains the only original group member. Okay. Woohoo!
That's all it took. A random shot from the barrel of a crazed sniper's gun. But whatever, the almost fatal bullet did have Mark Lackey's name on it. Yes, Mark was not killed. Mark only wished he had been.
Oh God, what will I look like when the bandages come off? I guess I'm lucky to be alive. It took a team of 5 out-of-state specialists to patch back together my face, my spinal cord. To them, I owe my very existence. It's been 2 years since I was shot. Today the bandages come off and I have a feeling of remorse. I've gotten used to the bandages. I like being fed intravenously. Who am I kidding? Myself. That's who. I'm afraid. Will my face still be the same?
Time to take off the bandages, Mark.
Okay, Doc. Let 'em rip. Oh, hell.
We tried our damnedest, Mark. Honest.
Sit up, don't relax, be ready to duck and cover, and don't touch that dial or we'll push that button. That's right, you're watching the End of the World game show, the game show of atomic proportions. Win a small fortune or lose an entire planet.
Hello and welcome to the End of the World game show. I'm your host, Eldon Culp. Before we meet today's contestant, I have some news. This show was the #1 rated game show in the latest ratings. That's good news because for a while there I thought we were bombing. Okay, let's meet our contestant for today's show, Hank Miller. Now, Hank, I'm sure you understand how the game works.
No, not really.
Well, it's simple. You answer 10 questions correctly, you get a total of 200 points. That means every question is worth 20 points. With me so far?
Nope, not really.
You'll catch on. Anyway, if you don't reach 200 points, you'll have to push this button. You know what this button does, don't you?
No.
No, not really. Basically, Hank, if you don't get 200 points by the end of the show, you'll have to push this button. This button, when pushed, will activate enough thermonuclear devices to blow up the entire world. But don't worry, Hank. We've been on the air 3 years now, and every contestant has reached the magic 200-point mark and walked away with at least $200 in prizes. Well, we don't have much time, so let's begin. The categories are dandruff, beans, movie titles, and ends in R. Pick a category.
I'll pick, dandruff.
I bet you do. Okay, first question. What is white and flaky and is found on the heads and shoulders of many men and women?
Snow.
No, sorry. The answer is dandruff.
I'm sorry, I have another one in that category.
Sure. Remember, these are worth 20 points each. Here's your question. Dry flakes of skin found on the heads and shoulders of many people are called this.
I know this one. Head lice.
Head lice? Although closer than snow, the correct answer is dandruff. Would you like another category?
I see lots of movies. I'll try the movie category.
The category is movie titles. Your first question. Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler were two star-crossed lovers in this film?
That's easy. Gone with the Wind.
No, that's... Wait a minute. The judges say that's close enough. The fully correct answer is... Oh, never mind. We don't have time. Would you like to stick to movies?
I want to try Beans.
Okay. For 20 points. This bean does not taste like a lime, but originally came from Lima. Name this bean.
Green peas.
The category is beans, not peas.
I'm sorry. Can I try beans again?
This bean has the same name as a type of horse and a type of car.
Green beans.
Pinto beans. Do you want to go down in history as the man who blew up the world?
No, Eldon. I want to win over $200 in prizes.
Pick a category then.
I'll try ends and arms.
First question. You hear with this.
Headphone.
Ends in R, Hank. The answer must end in R.
Speaker.
No, you idiot. Ear. You don't hear with a speaker. You hear with an ear. Listen, Hank, with your ear. You have 20 points. You need 200 points or we'll all have a really bad day.
Well, gee, Eldon. I'm sorry. None of these categories in the area of my expertise.
Well, gee, Hank. Before we go to the first commercial, I'm required to ask you a few personal questions. Tell us, Hank, what do you do for a living?
I work for a meat processing plant.
In sales, I hope.
Nope. I work where all the action is. On the kill floor.
Great. Let's think about that and the end of the world while we go to commercial.
There's Barney, sleeping as usual.
Barney, wake up. You don't want old man Jenkins finding you asleep again, do ya?
Girls, I just can't seem to get any sleep. The schedule's so hectic, I only get about 4 hours sleep a night.
Well, have you ever tried liquid sleep?
Liquid sleep?
Yeah, liquid sleep. It replaces lost sleep.
I don't need one of those caffeine-based products that only pep you up but don't replace the nourishment that only a good night's sleep can give your body.
No, liquid sleep is safe.
Yeah, did you know that liquid sleep contains NutriSleep? So that you know you're getting U.S. government-approved substitute sleep.
Right. Instead of taking a cat nap, you just take a capsule.
It really works, huh?
Well, look at us.
We use it all the time.
When money is time and time is sleep, sleep is liquid. Liquid sleep. From the makers of Liquid Time and Liquid Space.
Well, Barney, I've been impressed with your work lately. How would you like to take over the Denver office?
Mind if I sleep on it?
We're back and we're enjoying life, for now. Hank Miller, cow killer, holds the fate of the world in his hands. Before we all head for the bomb shelter, let's look at the new categories Hank can choose from. And here they are. Blood, guts, internal animal organs, and cow parts. Pick a category.
Oh, gee, Eldon, I don't know. I think I'll try... guts!
The Nearly Quiet Orb was played back in front of a live studio audience consisting mainly of the show's cast.